Hello, boys and girls. Mr. M here. I'm just coming to you live from Studio 1A in my living room. Just wanted to touch base with you this morning and let you know that it's the close of the year and we need to begin to close things up. As you know, we have a pickup for you scheduled. And if you didn't pick up your articles this past Wednesday, I'm sorry, Tuesday the 19th, you didn't pick those things up, they'll be there for you for next year when we open back up August 5th. So not to worry, we'll probably still have them on hand. If we don't have them on hand, that means you probably either came during the summer to pick them up, or you may have not been interested in picking them up, and so they did away with them. In any case, those that did pick them up, I want to thank you for showing up and picking up your items. Um, Lastly, I wanted to tell you that if you have any library books that are outstanding, to please get those turned in as soon as possible. Also, if you have anything else on hand that belongs to the school, any other equipment besides the laptop you may have borrowed, the Chromebook you may have borrowed, if you have any other type of equipment that you may have borrowed from the school as well, please be sure to turn that in, okay? The one thing I did want to mention to you was the fact that those of you that haven't registered, and I think it was only one, and that one person still has not registered, please try to get in to register online as quickly as possible. You can't go to the school because the school's locked down to register, so you have to do it online at aps.edu. Okay, myaps.edu or just aps.edu, and then go to registration. Okay, you can actually do it online. Okay, you can also go to our Duranus webpage and do it there as well, I do believe. So be sure to follow up with that. Um, One of the books that I had intentions of reading to you for next week, and let me pull it up, is this particular book called Tito Puente. And I don't know if you can see the title. Let me see if I can hold it up in front of me here. Tito Puente. And in any case, Tito Puente is an excellent book, and it is in Spanish and English. I will be reading that to you next week for Tuesday. And I plan on at least getting on once a week on YouTube. Be sure to use the YouTube channel to get your updated assignments from Mr. M. Also, for those of you who did come by to pick up your articles, you would have noticed the congratulatory banner that Ms. Sanchez had made, which was a nice touch. And we posted it up on the fence outside of the bus lane so that you could enjoy it. Some of you did take pictures with it, and those of you who did take pictures with it, please be sure to send me a picture to my phone number, 505 333 8353. And you could just text that to me if you would, please. I would appreciate it. Thank you. Um, the other announcement that I need to make is regarding let's see, the beginning of the school year. That has changed. We're not meeting in July. We won't be starting school in July, at least not on an alternative calendar. Uh, but we will be starting school now on the traditional calendar because the district's changed up the schedule. So, with that, you don't return back to school until August 5th, so you'll have a longer summer, which means that because you have a longer summer, I would hope that you would spend more time reading this summer and spend more time doing math and science, okay? One of the things I promised to do with you for the upcoming week on Tuesday was to read to you a short story. The other thing was to make yak. And yak is a bit like, well, it's a lot like um, slime, but not as sticky as slime. So with that, I wanted to just share that with you, okay? The slime tends to be a little stickier than what GAC is, okay? The recipe calls for three things, okay? One, glue, up to 4 ounces of glue. So you want to have that for next week. So I'm giving you a heads up what you'll need to make GAC, okay? So you'll need 4 ounces of white glue, Elmer's glue, preferably. If not, any school white glue will work. In addition to that, you'll need some borax, not a lot. Half a teaspoon is what the recipe calls for, and that's it, just a half teaspoon. So don't go rush out to the store and have mom buy a box full of borax, And if she does, it's a good thing to buy. It's cheap, one thing. The other thing is you can use it as a multi-cleaner. It's great for cabinets, great for cleaning countertops, sinks, bathtubs, toilets. It's a great cleanser. I've used it. My wife has used it. I use it in my shop vac. I have a shop vac that I use in the shop when I'm cleaning out the shop, especially the floors. I'll get a mixture of a half cup of borax to 1 gallon of water just to mop down the floor. Okay. And so it's a great all purpose cleaner in addition to being used for yak. And the third thing is water. You'll need water. Okay. You'll need some warm water for the borax. The reason the warm water is so that it'll dissolve the borax a lot faster. Remember, we're doing a chemistry science lesson here, so the chemical reaction will be quicker if you use warm water to dissolve the borax. When you mix these items together, you do them in 2 separate containers. The glue with the water, so 4 ounces of glue to about a half cup of water. Yeah, thereabouts. That might be a little too much, but I would prefer a half cup of water. You could start with 2/3 or a third, but it's better to do it to where you're going to have plenty of water there to mix in with the borax. The warm water and the borax together. Okay. Once the two mix, you'll see what will result as you continue to stir the borax into the glue with water, and then record your results. And let me know how quickly it turned into GAC. You'll know you have completed it when the GAC itself begins to thicken up with the glue, because the glue will remain running with the water. But the minute the borax interacts with the glue, the molecular structure changes, and those molecules inside of that, instead of being this way, separated, they come together like this, and they stick and bond together, okay? And so what we're seeing is a reaction of molecules drawing closer and closer together and reacting with one another. Once you've achieved success, you'll notice this big blob of thicky, gooey yak. And you want to have a container, a sealed container, like an old butter container, or a container that once had butter in it that's clean, you can put your yak in, or a Tupperware dish, Tupperware bowl. I don't know if your mom or dad would appreciate that being used for yak, but it's important to have it in a sealed container so that it stays moist and it doesn't dry out. Okay. Even a plastic bag with a sealed end, a resealable end, I should say, it should be able to reseal, and that would work splendidly as well. So you should have some kind of container with a coffee can lid, coffee can with a lid on it. Anything that'll maintain that moisture in your yak so that you can enjoy it for an extended period of time. As an option, you can always add food coloring to it while you're mixing it. If you desire to do it afterwards, you could do it afterwards. You could do it in the plastic bag, for example. Add 2 or 3 drops of food coloring and just begin to take the GAC out and knead it in with the food coloring, and it'll begin to take change in terms of color. and but won't affect the structure, the durability of the GAC. Okay, that will continue to stay intact in as long as it stays moist. Okay. So with that, I want to wish you a great summer, a safe summer. I hope all is well. I'll be keeping you in prayer and in my thoughts, and those will be healthy thoughts. Always think healthy. Um, and I want to wish you the best summer you've ever had. You earned it. You deserve it, particularly with this abrupt interruption we had in school. I wished we'd have been able to work more and diligently harder on what we needed to work on. And we tried to do that. We worked hard on our reading, and it's evident that you worked hard on your reading just by the data that I have from iReady and also from my station. Okay. So with that, I wish you the best summer you've ever had for 2020, and I hope that there's a quick resolution to the problem that we're dealing with now, the COVID problem. Uh, I want you to know that I'll be thinking of you throughout the summer. Okay. Make it a point, boys and girls, to make somebody's day to day. Even if your day isn't going all that great, try to make it a brighter and greater day for someone else. It'll make you feel better and make them feel much better. So make somebody's day to day, okay? Make that a point. Just one other thing before we depart. To my fifth graders, I will definitely miss you. Um, I wish you the best in sixth grade. Um, do your very best. I've always encouraged you to do that. Whatever it is you choose to do it with the best of intentions. Do it to help yourself, but to help others as well. Keep that in mind. And remember that success is excellence in motion. Uh, and what I mean by that is as long as you continue to strive and to move through life in a positive manner, proactively, uh, you will achieve great success based on the fact that excellence is always in motion, and that would be you. And so, uh, bless you. I'll be praying for you, and you will be in my thoughts. Have a great day. Mr. M signing off from Studio 1A in Montañosville.